What a treat today, covering Northern Palm Beach County original works of Florida highwaymen art coming to Palm Beach Gardens, set to be displayed in an art exhibit. Here to tell us more about the city's recreation supervisor, Amy Stepper, there on the end, and then art collector, Roger Lytle. Thank you so much for being here to see these original pieces in person. You know, we've talked since I've lived here for years, talking about how beautiful these paintings are and how historic they are. Tell us about what we have behind us here and a little history about the highwaymen.
The highwaymen, 26 artists, basically from Central Florida. Starting in 1954, what you're looking at are an American success story. They literally climbed down from the Grove ladder and picked up the paintbrush and palette knife and started creating artwork. These are self-taught artists generally. That's what you're looking at. This painting to my left is painted by the first highwayman artist, Harold Newton, in 1954. He started his painting career in Vero Beach, Florida. So that's a very significant path they took, that they were entrepreneurs of their era.
Yeah, in a time when they couldn't walk in and sell this to someone in a store. And so they had to, the reason they were called highwaymen is because they had to sell it on the side of the road.
It was a sales method. That name was assigned to them based on a sales method, but it's much bigger than that. It tells of a lot of things that were going on in our country, and that I think these paintings were a bridge from the black community to the generally the white buyer of the artwork from the highwaymen. So.
I mean, it's incredible. And a lot of these images, it was like they remembered them, right? They weren't necessarily standing in front of it painting, it was images.
They had very good recall. They had the ability to reproduce this painting. A lot of these paintings were recreated over and over. None of them are identical though, but they painted the ones that sold. They had to. That was a way to survive. They were painting to live. So.
Amy, you were a big part of making a lot of this happen. So tell us a little bit about the Gardens Art Program and the mission of it and when people can see these on display.
Well, thank you for having me here. Gardens Art was founded in 1989 to promote local artists to come in to government facilities, and they have a free art exhibit. Right now we have 4 different buildings where we showcase different artists. The Highwaymen, this is the 4th time we'll be having and hosting these beautiful paintings. The public, the community, they love it. This has been one of our most popular shows, and the receptions we have are very well attended. There are many local people who own paintings, and they'll bring them to Roger. They'll want to know what the value is, etc. But it's exciting to see early Florida and all these beautiful landscapes that people want to remember forever. And there's a lot of sales of the paintings, and that's exciting for us. We're going to have the show at City Hall from January 27th to March 13th.
Perfect.
And we have a reception for the public, open to everybody. Roger will be there. He'll be doing a little live presentation, and that will be on Friday, February 7th from 6 to 8 o'clock. So I hope people will take advantage of it and come to City Hall and see these beautiful paintings.
You're looking at an American success story with these paintings, starting from nothing, these artists developing the skill to get to this level, and then the public's interest in this is really overwhelming.
These will go fast?
Some of them are for sale, some of them are not, but I don't doubt it. I don't doubt the sales will take place. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. I feel like you could talk about these probably forever. Full of knowledge. I love it. And what an awesome thing to have in our area for people to come out, enjoy, possibly purchase, and have a story on their wall in their own home. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you sharing.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. If you'd like to know more, go to our website, WPBF.com. You can search Highwaymen Art Exhibit. It's going to take you to everything you need to know about the events coming up and how you can take part. So thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. Vanessa?